The story of human invention is inseparable from Africa. Long before the world assigned names to discovery, long before continents were divided and histories rewritten, African minds shaped the foundations of science, engineering, medicine, and art. They observed the sky, tracked the stars, built cities, navigated oceans, and devised tools with foresight and ingenuity that would echo across centuries. Yet when the narrative of innovation is told today, Africa is often invisible, its contributions erased, its geniuses anonymous. This is the untold history of the inventors, engineers, scientists, and visionaries whose brilliance changed the world and yet was systematically obscured. The journey begins with the earliest tools sculpted by human hands in East Africa. These were not mere stones. They were expressions of logic, adaptation, and survival. Each edge sharpened, each curve honed, represented understanding of cause and effect. Early humans observed patterns in nature and translated them into technology, creating axes, knives, and scrapers that sustained generations. The foundations of tool-making, problem-solving, and engineering were laid on African soil. As societies evolved, so did the sophistication of their discoveries. Along the Nile, African mathematicians developed systems of measurement, geometry, and astronomy. The Ashango bones, marked with intricate notches, demonstrate advanced numerical understanding and lunar observation. This mastery was applied to agriculture, city planning, and monumental construction. The pyramids of Egypt, aligned with the stars and built with extraordinary precision, were the outcomes of calculated design, careful observation, and engineering genius honed over generations. Innovation flourished elsewhere too. Across sub-Saharan Africa, metallurgists in Tanzania, Nigeria, and Cameroon developed methods to smelt iron and forge steel with precision Europe would not achieve for nearly 2 millennia. The Haya people created furnaces allowing medium carbon steel production, demonstrating knowledge of chemistry and thermodynamics. In West Africa, blacksmiths created alloys, iron tools, and weapons that transformed societies. These inventors were scholars, innovators, and engineers, passing knowledge through generations. African astronomers tracked celestial bodies with precision. The Dogon people demonstrated awareness of phenomena invisible to the naked eye, preserving knowledge through oral tradition and ritual. Their astronomy informed agriculture, navigation, and spiritual life. Long before telescopes or formal European science, Africans possessed deep understanding of the cosmos, blending empirical observation with intellectual rigor. Medicine was equally advanced. Across Africa, healers and physicians developed treatments using herbs, surgery, and preventive care. Practices like smallpox inoculation were employed long before Europe recognized vaccination. Traditional surgeons performed intricate procedures with antiseptics, anesthetics, and sterilization methods rivaling modern techniques. Knowledge of anatomy, pharmacology, and disease prevention was systematically ignored, yet it laid foundations for global medicine. The cities of West Africa, particularly Timbuktu, were knowledge hubs. The University of Sankore and its manuscripts housed advanced works on mathematics, astronomy, architecture, and law. Scholars wrote about geometry, algebra, celestial movement, medicinal herbs, and engineering. European explorers marveled at these cities, yet later accounts minimized these accomplishments, framing Africa as primitive rather than scholarly. Innovation in agriculture, engineering, and trade was profound. Ethiopians developed irrigation, transforming arid land into fertile zones. In the Sahel, trade networks, city planning, and water management ensured the prosperity of Mali, Songhai, and Kanem-Bornu. African navigators mastered the Indian Ocean and trans-Saharan routes, constructing ships and caravans capable of precise navigation. These innovations fueled cities, culture, and the exchange of ideas and commodities across continents. Despite these achievements, much of Africa's contribution was erased. Colonial narratives, Eurocentric scholarship, and global historiography misattributed African discoveries. Names were suppressed, manuscripts were destroyed or removed. African scientists and inventors were portrayed as primitive. Genius survived in shadows, rediscovered only by those tracing oral traditions or archival evidence. Figures like Imhotep, architect, engineer, and physician, survived in history, yet countless others remain anonymous. Inventors who developed surgical tools, navigational instruments, mathematical principles, and architectural techniques are unacknowledged. Every forge, observatory, manuscript represents a mind lost to history, a story rewritten, a contribution erased. This documentary travels from the deserts of North Africa to the savannas of West Africa, from the forests of Central Africa to Ethiopian highlands, uncovering evidence of invention that endured despite erasure. It celebrates architects harmonizing with the environment, scientists conducting empirical observation, and engineers designing complex systems. It honors innovators who transformed materials, discovered medicines, charted stars, and built enduring societies. Through reenactments, we see scholars writing on papyrus, blacksmiths shaping iron, architects mapping geometries, astronomers tracking stars, navigators reading currents, and healers preparing remedies with skill. Maps reveal trade networks. Blueprints illustrate structural sophistication. Manuscripts display calculations and diagrams testifying to mastery. Underlying every achievement is suppression. Knowledge is hidden. Inventions are miscredited. African ingenuity survives, rediscovered by those who seek truth. The story of African inventors is one of resilience and brilliance, a testament to creativity refusing to be silenced. Viewers witness a history reclaimed. Inventors of medicine whose techniques predated modern surgery. Mathematicians whose understanding shaped architecture, astronomy, and trade. Metallurgists whose forges produced materials ahead of their time. Navigators, engineers, and visionaries whose legacies ripple across continents, unseen but undeniable. This is a journey of rediscovery, restoration, and reverence. Africa did not merely participate in human invention, it authored it. Thinkers, builders, and healers laid the foundations for the world itself. Brilliance obscured, but never disappeared. Reclaiming this story reveals Africa's past and the depth of human potential. Inventors whose names were erased are now remembered, their work celebrated, their contributions recognized for transformative global impact. From the earliest tools to monumental cities, medicinal breakthroughs to navigational mastery, architectural genius to astronomical precision, Africa's inventors shaped civilizations. They inspired generations, crossed oceans, built empires. Centuries of oppression attempted to silence them, yet their genius endures, proving innovation is defined by courage to imagine, create, and transform. History is not only written by conquerors, it is defined by those who innovate, teach, build, and endure. Africa's inventors stand among the greatest minds the world has ever known.